Turkey and Syria are still reeling from the devastating earthquakes that hit the two countries 3 months ago. 48 hours of tremors produced quakes of a magnitude of 7.8 and 7.6, killing at least 50,000 people in southern Turkey. Over 7,000 died in northwest Syria, a region already struggling desperately with ongoing civil war.
This is an area that has, been under conflict for over a decade now. And I think what's really key to remember is that it's almost impossible to separate the needs which existed in northwest Syria before the earthquake from really after the earthquake. Even before the earthquake, at least 4.1 million people in northwest Syria, which is around 90% of the population, were reliant on humanitarian aid to meet their most basic needs. This is also an area that has a huge population of internally displaced persons, many of whom are living with very real physical and mental scars of over a decade of conflict and who have been displaced multiple times already, even before this earthquake.
Back in Turkey, over 100,000 buildings crumbled. Many point the blame at a government policy to grant planning amnesties, meaning contractors could skirt building regulations. According to a UN report, around 3 million Turks were relocated, but 20% of those who moved are now returning to affected areas.
We see a lot of displacement in the north of the country, and Izmir, Ankara, Istanbul, Konya, and we can track that as UNICEF in a very precise way, especially because we follow the enrollment of children in schools. And definitely there is an hope that a new job could be created also during the reconstruction process.
On the 14th of May, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and opposition candidate Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu will face off in the presidential election. Erdogan came to power 20 years ago amid public outrage over government handling of a previous earthquake. Now the tables appear to have turned, and his political future is on the line. Short-term in both countries, food and sanitation are the most essential things, but psychosocial support to battle years of trauma will be vital in the long term.